I convene the Scottish Currency Group, which we now have 3,400 members, including 12, I think, or a little bit over 12 MPs and MSPs, including these two along here, supporters of ours. We have the answer to the currency question. The answer to the currency question is there is no currency question. The only question is whether Scotland wishes to be an independent country or not. And if we wish to be an independent country, that means that you have your own currency. You do not use somebody else's. If you use sterling, what that does is it hands control of the economy to somebody else. It allows the City of London to carry on taking our surplus value in the way that they have been doing now. In fact, it turbocharges that, because now we'll be having to borrow from them, pay interest on all of that, and so forth. So the answer, as I said, to the currency question is that you have to have your own, and what that means is that the Scottish Government needs to complete or ensure that the preparations for our own currency are completed in the period between now and Independence Day. Now, Greg was talking about 250,000. If anyone knows where we can find 250,000, that pays for the first year's work on the programme to develop the Scottish Reserve Bank as the new central bank of Scotland. That's sort of design work on IT systems and things like that. So it's all it takes. We don't need the permission of the Scottish Government. We have the required expertise available in Europe, and we can just get on with it in the background and ensure that things like tender documents, IT specifications and so on are ready. So as I say, if anyone knows where we can get 250,000, let me know. Now, up at the back, up the stairs, we still have the booth, and if you want to get copies of our reports, this one sets out what should be in the prospectus for independence, which is that we will complete the preparations, and it's then up to the post-independence government to decide on the exact timing of when the Scottish pound should be introduced. We also have the new document, which is a detailed question and answer document. So if you want to know what happens to your ISA, what happens to your mortgage, how your bank account gets converted into the Scottish pound, that's all in that. So we'll stay on after Alex's talk, and if you want one, pop up the stairs at the back. There are relevant examples if you want to find out how a country set about creating its own central bank, and a country which used to use the currency of its large and powerful next-door neighbour and replaced it successfully with its own country, then try Botswana. They used to use the rand. The IMF told them they were far too poor and stupid to have their own currency. They told the IMF to get stuffed, and in August 1976 they introduced the pula. The South African rands they collected that were handed in when people changed their rands into pula became the new foreign reserves of Botswana. Today, Botswana has overtaken South Africa in terms of GDP per capita, and they have a sovereign wealth fund. Namibia did exactly the same in 1993. So I'll stop now, probably out of time, but you can find us on reservebank.scot. Join the Facebook group if you're not already a member of it, and do pop upstairs where we'll wait until give you a few minutes afterwards.
Thank you so much.